What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video, and it's about some Friday picks for today. Today we got a great slate of NBA picks, and we're definitely looking to cash out as we did come off of a sweep from yesterday's Thursday picks. And we ended up cashing out 5 plays in that video. We had the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander for points plus assists, Anthony Edwards both lines for his points line as well as his rebounds plus assists line for the over. Those cashed out. Brandon Miller has been absolutely so money recently. His points line and his points plus rebounds line cashed out. So we've been so consistent recently. If you guys do enjoy these picks, comment down below which ones you'll be tailing. And don't forget to comment down other picks that you guys may have for the day. I do appreciate you guys' insights. Now, if you guys do want to join the Discord, now is the best time to do so. There's been some great VIP wins over the past week, and a lot of members have been using the Outlet AI to really take their sports betting to the next level. It literally just spits out the best plays for the day with explanations, and it has been hitting at a solid rate above 70%. If you guys want to try this out, you get it for free when you do join up on the VIP. And again, that is linked all in the description below for you guys to try out for yourself. Like I said, we do got some great plays ahead of us for today. We're definitely looking to go on another sweep on today's picks. So if you guys do like these plays, again, comment down below which ones you'll be tilling. And without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first line today, we'll be staying in the point section. We'll be scrolling right down here to Paolo Banchero for the 23 points. This line will be for more. Looking at Paolo, we can see in the last 5 games, he's gone the over 3 times and tied once, averaging 26.8 within his last 5 games. Today, he is going up against Toronto, which is a pretty solid defensive team. But he has played against Cleveland, Miami, who are also pretty decent defensively as well. If we look here on Outlier, which again, if you guys don't already have access to the Outlier app, you can click the link in the description below to get a 7-day free trial, and you'll be able to access all of their historical data, as well as being able to use this tool to take your sports betting to the next level. If you guys see their EV Plus plays, boost plays, as well as arbitrage bets and middle bets, you guys can actually take that to cash out. And looking at their matchup data, you guys can definitely make some good reads on that as well. But for today, Paolo Banchero, he is 7 out of 10 on the last 10 games, hitting this line in 4 straight matchups for 22.5. If we do change that line to 23, which is exactly 23 on PrizePicks, which I do believe there's potential that it drops down to 22.5. If we change this line to 23, we can see that he's 5 out of 10 on this line. He's actually tied twice with both of these with this prop, and head to head he's actually tied twice as well against Toronto last game, just going and tying against a game that was a 1 point matchup. So as it is right now, his line's at 23. I do believe, like I said, will go down to 22.5. But for this matchup today, I'm loving. You can see the matchup for Paolo Banchero going up against Toronto. We can see versus the overall matchup, they are sixth in points allowed, which is definitely very solid, or definitely unfavorable matchup. That's a tough matchup. They're pretty solid defensively. And versus the power forward position, they are 13th, which is neutral matchup, and they're averaging 21.6 points per game on average versus those teams. So definitely he has his work cut out for him today. But again, he has played against some pretty decent matchups in the past against the Cleveland. Their overall opponent rank is pretty neutral, as they are 18th in opponent rank. And besides that, he's been playing a bunch of neutral matchups. At right now, the minutes that he's playing is definitely very, very good as well. 36.4 minutes that he's been playing. He has way more than enough usage rate to go on the over for this line. He's exceeded this line 22.5 points, or I know his line is at 23 for PrizePicks, but he's exceeded 22.5 points in 4 of his last 5 games at home. So he's averaging 23 points exactly at home, which is pretty close to the line, of course. But if we see his home games, he has actually gone the under for most of them. But this matchup today against Toronto, I do see him going on the over. But if you guys do like this play, let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section below. And again, if you guys do want to be able to verify your own lines, check out the Outlier app down in the comment section below and get your 7-day free trial. For our next line, we'll be staying in the point section, scrolling down here all the way down to Karl-Anthony Towns for 19.5 points. This line will be for less. Looking at Cat, you can see in his last 5 games, he's missed the last 4, averaging 14.2. And the reason for that is because the Knicks as of right now, or as of that player meeting that they had a couple of days ago or about a week ago, they have been splitting up a lot of their scoring, and a lot of the times, he's been playing a lot of minutes, 30 plus minutes, but he's still, like I said, he had 35 minutes the last game against Toronto. They ended up winning by a big margin, but he only had 8 points. And if we look at the stat sheet, if I would have been able to pull that up, you would see that a lot of players on the team actually were in double digits, and they did split up the scoring a lot. That's how they ended up blowing out teams. Like, for example, the Knicks ended up almost doubling their score, but he only had 14 points, and not a single player, I believe, ended up having above 25 points. So they've been doing a lot of splitting of their scoring, and that's why a lot of his lines for specifically points has gone down. And with this matchup against Portland, I do believe this can be a blowout matchup. He did just recently play them though. This was after this was before the team meeting, but he ended up having 20 points, just barely going on the over for that line by point 0.5. But um, with this new play style that they've been doing, I do see him going on the under for this line. But they still end up coming out with the win. So I do like this play. And I do think it pairs perfectly with the Kevin Durant point 0.5 points line on Sleeper right now. You guys can get access to this play when you use code Trophy, and you also get $100 deposit match. When you deposit $100, you can get an additional $100 for free. If you deposit $50, you can get an additional $50 for free. So if you use code Trophy, you also get a 150 times payout boost automatically applied when you guys do try it out. So you can win up to 150 times on your payout boost just by clicking that link in the description below and downloading the app and using code Trophy. All of this is accessible through that. And again, getting this free pick to add to any one of your confident plays of the day is definitely a huge, huge win. So try it out. Link will be in the description below to download the Sleeper app. For our next line, we'll be going over to the rebounds plus assists tab. Scrolling down here to Scottie Barnes for 13 rebounds plus assists. This line is going to be for more. Again, Scottie Barnes, you can see in his last 5 games, he's gone to over 4 times, averaging 16 within his last 5. His line is now nice and rounded at 13. And go up against teams like the Knicks, OKC, that is definitely very impressive to go on the over for this line, especially OKC. Looking here, we can see the matchup against OKC. They are 15th in their opponent rank. Against the Knicks, they are third in their opponent rank. So these are definitely tough matchups. And against Orlando today, he's going to be playing against another tough matchup. They are 10th in rebounds allowed and 8th in assists allowed. Very unfavorable versus that power forward position. They're 11th in rebounds allowed and 1st in assists allowed. But I do still believe he can overcome that and still go on the over for this line. The last game that he played against them, he actually had 13 rebounds plus assists. So close to going on the over, but he had exactly 13. And actually, no, sorry, that is tying the line because his line is now 13. So he technically did tie the line. And in the last 10 home games, he's 6 out of 10. Or 10 games total, he's 6 out of 10. And for away games, he's 4 out of 10. So if we look at this line, this is a pretty solid play, honestly. I do see him going the over for this line. And if we look at the last power forwards that have played against him, some of the notable power forwards did not go on the over, which is a little bit concerning. But if we look at Cleveland, which is the last team to play them, or last team that shows, Cleveland is a two big man lineup that they're running. So, of course, they're going to be splitting stats. Scottie Barnes definitely does do a lot on the glass, so I do expect him to see a lot of that in this game. So if you guys do like this play, let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section below, as well as any other picks that you guys may want. The outlet has got you covered. Definitely do check them out. Link will be in the description below. Let me know which ones you'll be tailing from this video. And smash that like button as well. If this video does reach 150 likes, I'll be dropping a bonus pick in the next video. Subscribe as well. If you guys aren't already subscribed, hit that post notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on future videos. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.